Blessed, blessed, blessed. We're live in Boss of Mars in London. We're live in Boss of Biafra 97.5. Blessed in Joko. You say, yes, sir. I salute you. I salute you. I salute you. Breasted. We're on a fast approach. We're on a multiple dynamic approach. We'll have time to expressing to the masses of the Western world, to understanding our approach and our demand in our approach. It's a foreign multiple dynamic approach. We're strengthening the Western masses to understanding for their concerning, for their responding, and for their views on the sense of political parties in the right wings and left wings, and the constitutional right. We are being dipping into from Geneva Convention to be approached to corresponding for their proposal or for their confusion or their situation. Western masses, what exactly we are complaining about the foreigners? We are complaining about the system. We are complaining about unstable system should be recorrected. But it's very important that the refugee issue is viewing over one crisis. Many Dutch people are the victims, innocent people, because they are trying to sustaining and sustain the people they rejected in the camp. People are homeless. And they give all their life, and the situation never ends. They deny their own family. And many organizations have been being fundamental reality to make it right. Around the line, they divide different way. The situation are not solved. Biafran have created a neutral ground that if really about Black Lives Matters, or if really about refugee crisis, or if really that we want to solve the issue, I want the Western masses to understand our approach, our provision Biafran have make understanding to solve these situations. We are no more Nigeria. We are no more Cameroon. We are Biafra. Why we are no more Nigeria and Cameroon? Since Nigeria and Cameroon has made our life misery to the extent you are being a problem, or we are being a problem into the Western system, because every people in the region cannot stable, because there is no government, there is no institution, there is no anything to be being proud as a country. And the evidence is overwhelming of refugees should be proved. Biafran was right. We promised the world to understand our provisions in the reality. We have a government, we have a Lazan office, we have factors, we have a factor governors, we have a liberation army, we have our money. We were created more than 4 years stable disability to destroy Nigerian economy. For sitting at home for self-defense is allowed. We are voted overwhelmed. More than 50 millions of Biafran have voted. We activated our currency. We are funding fundraising within ourselves. We will get a state between Nigeria to have a map. And the state, 40 state Biafran, has also contained almost the whole Middle Belt, because the Indigi has also upped up themselves by the state. Very transparent. Update ID, national identity. Bring the magnitude of database. When I'm saying this, and 1 year ago, we were overwhelmingly thinking, activating coming 2nd December to be lay the declaration of the Biafran, to activated it because Ojukwu was activated the Biafran. It's very important that Biafran was a 3 years country, and they blame us, they blackmail us. We thought things were gonna be good. At the end, it wasn't good. Now Biafran activated new on December 2nd in the Sink, Finland. Western masses, I am. I want every Western masses to understanding issue of refugee. Biafran is the rule. To support, to agree to the Biafran independent. Understanding what been highest diplomatic approach to be able to engage with our enemy through our Prime Minister, to invite Nigerian government to be Finland on December 2nd, and approaching with them to release all the Biafran prisoners who are communicated, and communicated to them to close the justice department in the Biafran territory. This included the Balak, police, their facility. We are communicated, very transparent. We are different from them. We tell them what we're going to do and consult them to, if it was wrong, let them express themselves. If it was right, okay, let us express ourselves like I'm right now. I'm not a Nigeria. I'm not a Cameroon. I'm a Biafran. United Nations, Mazen Nandekan and every Biafran should be out. Very to do that. Started understanding jeopardizing will be coming in the Biafran Gulf. Jeopardizing will be coming every facility have in the Biafran land. Jeopardizing will be coming. All set and done. We'll make it clear. We'll have our time to educate and explain to the people, to understanding. No, not every black people like to live in Europe or happy to be Europe. No. And most of them cannot go back because there's no country. They cannot have the same system of the life they enjoy in Europe. And don't forget that Western people, during Second World War, they seek asylum to Biafran land. And we supported them and assist them and send them back and support them to build their own country. But what the purpose African people are seeking asylum, that's never going to be end. Continue. So it means ethnic cleansing and supporting by the British and the Western people to be undermining Fulani and Islamist agenda, to destroying the reason why they created Africa, the reason why they created countries under secular state and every country in Africa. But now it's changing. Morocco now is Islamist, Tunisia is Islamist, Libya is Islamist, they're going to Sudan is Islamist, Mauritania, all this one wasn't Islamist. Senegal wasn't Islamist, Mali wasn't Islamist, Burkina Faso wasn't Islamist, Niger, no. What is missing? I think it's a double agenda. Transfer, oversee. We will fix these things. We are going to fix it. We cannot explain everything how we can fix it to you people. But I thank you. It's a long thing to be addressed. I current every word to understood it. Biafra is this time, no more other time. Biafra is this time, no more other time. I thank you to have some courage to listen to our music and listen to our message and share it and learn something from it. I salute you. I salute you. Blessed. We're live in the voice of Mazen Nandekan. We're live in the voice of Biafra 97.5. Blessed and Joko. RIP to Chukwu Kabam, who appreciated United States at the beginning. They are warming up. More to become. We are happy in this time that everything will be alright. And we thank Chukwu Kabam. But at the same time, when Chukwu Kabam do this, don't give it to Jesus or anyone, to be honest. Jesus don't provide Mazinak, he don't provide Samarabi, he don't provide you. When Mazinak can speak, you will understand that they're different from the Bible and they're different from the Jesus, and you wake up. Do you think because of Jesus he speak that? No. You think because of Jesus he speak that? No. No, he speak it in the clear message. Joshua and Mashua. It means not Jesus. It means Joshua and Mashua. Go there and let them to know who you are, truth and honest. The same way the Christianity believing that Jesus Christ is the Son of God and truth and honest. It's very simple. So I want you people to understand these things. We are trying to make everything and translate it to make it to you to understand it, that we don't want to be against anything, but we want to work out from anything to be clear, because we are there before anything. I'm sorry to say this, it's true. Let us be honest to ourselves. We are getting there. We are there. Joshua and Mashua is just it is. Let us be clear. It's important to us to understand what we really want and what really kind of life we want. They cannot use old life to enter new life. They cannot use the mentality of Christianity to enter new life. No, it don't work. If you believe in that your Bible, also he can tell you, he cannot use old clothes to enter the new life. But Chukwu said that I don't need your clothes, I need your heart. I need your senses to remember that he created you before the Western people, or he created you with the Western people. Why your Western people will be your eyes, and your eyes being the prayer and the church and believe in heaven. And what of white people have been making the life living for you? It's not a racist word to call white. They are not white, they are yellow. But luckily they are white and black. No one is black and no one is white. But let's put it in that category. What is the important? I want every Biafran people to understand time also to be weak on lying, to be tired on the fraud, to be tired to be rich, to be tired of necessary things. Because Western people are not interested of those things. They're interested in the total environment. Beside that, to support you. Also beside that, they want to be rich. What is the rich? When your society are not complying 100%, then you are rich. But when people are hungry, you have everything. There is no rich. It's a very clean mindset. You are a criminal, and you are slaving other people, and you want them to be slaved. So please, ladies and gentlemen, let us be clear. This message is understanding. We are not against Jesus. We are not against Allah. We are not against Christianity or Muslim. We are not against Western people. We are not against anyone. But let them be against themselves. Fool to believe that. Fool to believe Western democracy. But in Africa, they not practice it. Their masses cannot talk. And you, I see it is normal. I thank you all. Blessed. We are live in the voice of Mazen Nanikanu. Okuchuku. We are live in the voice of Biafra. 97.5. Blessed in Joko. Let descendant Bamba Club. Understanding Uchechi Obiro. Why she try. And understanding, she understood. The key, who understanding. This point is very make a sense that Uchechi asked us to plead mercy and they can ask us to forgive you. Area is better. Don't wait when it's late. I make a promise to you to remember yourself the first time a man was hunger to slap you. A man called DC. He's a yellow guy. Anyana cha ndacha branya mandara buyi bobeti yamaluku gentle. Very good friend to your brother. Because of somebody like me prophesy something that you're gonna marry the king or marry somebody can lead the world. But you're gonna betray him because you love money. You love that maybe you're disappointed. This has happened long time ago. You bring your mother provisions to give the person, and that's providing your brother compared to the person come anger. All this things happen in the Holy Ghost, all those things happens. But let's be clear. The truth, I project to our PM, exposing how you find yourself like this, how you sell your husband, your ex-husband. Area is better. Hate your father is evil, like you. Your brothers, and then all of them separated themselves from you and your father. Why? Uchechi, I speaking this in the public, that any idiot see as Mazen Nanikan's wife is stupid. The second time Mazen Nanikan consider you when you come to USA, people shock because nothing going on between two of you. I retrute because of general. I retrute. I'm not in charge. PM is in charge. I follow instruction of the PM. And I follow instruction of Chukwu Kabiam. And the PM follow instruction of Chukwu Kabiam. Not my instruction. And nobody. But I'm body for Chukwu Kabiam. I thank you to retrute, AJ4, political idea, all these shenanigans has already not exist. 1 month IPW. The husband will be here. 1 month left. We're talking about that things with the Western people. 1 month left. Biafran people speaking different. 1 month left. Nigeria will speaking different. Imagine that. I hope you see that. And I hope the US see that, all of you. I hope all the Sabos, I hope all the governors, I hope all the senators of Nigeria to see that. I thank you all. The ranger truly wants to see how the wicked man can feel. Thank you. We are live in the voice of Mazen Nandekan. 97.5 Blessed in Joko. We are continually, overstanding. Very challengeable. Yes, sir.
Send money simply and quickly with Remitly using security.
Yes, sir. We are live in the voice of Mazen Nanikan. We are live in the voice of Biafra 97.5. Blessed in Joko. We are going to our things was be lighting to be hearing. This message is very directed to the our approach is our concern should be understanding. Your disability in the Western country have been signatory that overwhelming of the third world country, especially in Africa, seeking asylum and being a refugee, have been in part infected and affected the fact of unstable of the Western institutions. We're addressing to call the Western institution in order. Ambazonia, as a digital code, is a Biafran. And the practical betrayed by international law. The leader of Ambazonia was being imprisoned unjustified to be recognized and understanding. And Ambazonia and never give up as a Biafran. 1958, there was a Biafran, and 1960, there was a Cameroon, and today they are Ambazonia, and tomorrow we are Biafran. Our message to call German, Swiss, all this Western understanding the fact, the meaning of king and the rule upon human being in their own land and their own freedom, to understood that there was a Biafra before that. Church, Ayaba to the truth to you people, that you should not violate the law of international law, to be invited him, to arrested him, should be released, whether through allegation or whether through conspiracy, should be stopped. He cannot solve issue of refugee of Cameroon people in Europe, and him can solve it. Western system to retrute by emphasizing Nigerian and the Islamism ideology by Fulani, being betraying the Western system. My message, I want Church Ayaba to be free today and tomorrow by the right of international law by Church Ayaba as a Biafran citizen by Ambazonia. It's important. Secondly, their former leader must be released. Thirdly, Church Ayaba can explain to you people, it's a Biafran. Ayaba is a Biafran. Church is a Biafran. Zonia is Anambra, is a Biafran. Zonia is Anambra place, I zone somewhere. Amba, Zonia. Thank you to let a citizen of European to live under the constitution of European and to live his freedom. Let the collected policing of the Western world and the constitution. African disease affected European to be disease in European constitution. I thank you. Church Ayaba, you are free.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This song special, how the criminal DOS, how the criminal call themselves political career, the governors, how the criminals are stealing and cry like they're innocent. They are their own Oshutaba. Oshutaba means ndị na-ezu ndụ ndị Biafra, ndị na-ele ndị Biafra. How they pretend, how they can turn something to make people's mind to be changed. This is special. Any Biafran people know the meaning of this song, then you understand the Lelomazin and the Kanu from Uchechi's wife and the DOS and their family and the Abai Beribe and the Joe for all these criminals and the governors. They are gonna no on the Taba. How do you know for? Western government in Africa is corrupt, and that is the reason why Africans are full refugee here, who are suggesting instead of bringing refugee to Uganda to integrate the African people by the tribe and who they accepted to their arm. Biafran is number one. It's against international law to bring all the immigrants just similar when they drop people in Liberia and Sierra Leone when the slave trade stop. And just now, refugee trade want to stop. Up the bargain and not bargain. So being dropped, no country, creating no country again in that country. Don't forget that Uganda people are seeking asylum because of the corruption of the government. And they're suffering. And they bring another desperate people in their own land. The best support the Biafra, the best listen to the masses to be organized what they want. I thank you. Western masses, you should know the truth, them and them. It's partnership in crime. The Western government has been being betrayed their constitution and their law to their masses, and from their masses, by masses having been vote and assistance and support them to be representing them in international affairs, especially like Africa. Has been not the proposal has been being sent by the masses should be something to be presented. I want the masses of the Western people to ask them where they have been in charge of Africans, why there's no democracy, why the greenness and tears are still going on, and more refugee and being a disaster that dividing. I visited my husband, I smile, I put the hand, they smile. To sympathize, you should be accountable. The partner climbing ship should be accountable. They are not stand up for which or right, for stand up of the correct or the right of democracy in Africa. No, it's a failure. At the same time, I want to inform the world the failure of the proposal of Nigeria, totally failure of being kidnappers and the camp has been totally failure. The point has been failure that the Biafran is more stronger than the before, and now you're hearing us and you hear me than before. I want to inform the world now we have a Biafra because the kidnappers now can give us the Biafra. They are a failure. I want the world to know that Mazen they can keep on staying there. Biafra are coming more stronger. The same time I'm addressing the people to understanding the failure of the DOS and the behind the scene of DOS. The failure of DOS has been after they sold Mazen Nandekan, and between the time they sold Mazen Nandekan, they have been overrun the whole system. They know his character, they know Mazen Nandekan, don't trust them. They set up, they make a plan, there is ammunition, there is this, they use his brother to set him up. And he went there in the Kenya and they find out and they stand themselves, they use his woman, call him up. That is a danger, I'm in airport, come and pick me up. On the way, they grab him. Then the radio of the Biafran, they're accusing Mazen Nandekan as a crime that he bring a radio to speak the truth of their people. They're using against him. And the same they do after they kidnap him, China Samuru, all the DOS are speaking a different language. And they do it on purposely. And the same time, Ejiofor was selected Mazen Nandekan to not appear in the court, not appear in the public, until they're done with their radio. Then they can present the voice of the radio of the Biafra with the Nigerian government and everything to Mazen Nandekan in the prison. Say, see, look at what their people say in the radio of Biafra. They're not more with you. That is the first biggest work I did with Samuel Ebe. And that is the biggest work the Biafran people did to resistance and sustaining and sitting at home and listening to Samuel Ebe. And look at where we are now, our government. I thank you. This is a big failure about kidnapping of Mazen Nandekan. And I strengthen to our right that the world, international world, don't have no option without international world to deliver their fulfillment. Since I was born, many people have been prosecuted by under international constitutions. And now, why Nigeria cannot prosecute it? So what you have to say to those family who prosecuted before in The Hague, in ICC. So what was mean is like a joke. They don't do what Nigeria did. Even the people who are putting in the president and vice president of Nigeria should be in there. So this is the case. We're into it. I thank everybody and warming up to designated the word. Mazen Nandekan must be free. I thank you. I thank you, Western masses, to do the needful for this present European Parliament have been finally invited the Biafran and discuss about the Biafran. Congratulations, Netherlands. Congratulations, Europe. We are moving forward. I thank you in November that there is invitation to Biafran Foreign Secretary. I thank the world to make sure that we should be a full representative on this coming November by Ngozi Orabeze under our Prime Minister Samuel Ebe, Biafran, United States of Biafra. I thank the masses of European. Let us get it all. Thank you to understand it. Thank you once again. This message from the general and this general discussion for the intellectuals and non-intellectuals. I will be undiluting my statement to be understanding, to be clarified. Let us be discussing present situation in the Western situations. In the general views concerning every country in the Western country, the report of their living in their society and their concern. I want us to discuss in the neutral ground. First of all, those who step up to stand up that their country have been overwhelmed by the foreigners, democratic or left-wingers, let's put correct. I call them racist. Okay, let's say that they're racist. But what they're complaining was also being what was government of the Western people been complaining official. That the issue of refugee and the immigrant have been frauding the economy and have been disapparating of their religion or their democracy right. And 90% of those people are not loved them. And 100% of those people are not working. They claim handicap. And the system
masses are working and paying their taxes and feeding these people. And most of these people have their houses, better places than the people of the indigenous. Let's discuss how to solve this issue. This issue is very important to hold responsibility, every people to hold responsibility, every senate, every representative of any little or big, anything in Africa, and go back to the responsibility to any prime minister or president in Europe and the military, defense, and the military general responsibility, because they are the created the chaos and being a problem to the Western masses. Let us discuss, because this discussion, I want the Western masses to overwhelming to vote for the Biafra and supporting the Biafran referendum on December 2nd in Finland should be overwhelming to be voted to be able to solve the issue of Europe about refugee. Let's extend it. I want the European masses to ask their government why they are not prosecuting Nigeria, why they bring and make the law and the constitution and create the department and create the unions who will be investigating corruption and be able to keep things and be fine Nigeria guilty and nothing should be done. The reporting of the killing going on in Nigeria as normal. Reporting of the refugee coming from Nigeria is normal. But the masses of the Western people, it cannot be normal for them. That's why many of Western people are jobless. Many of them are frustrated. Many of them couldn't catch up. Many of them run away for their country. Many of them being disability junkies. And government keep on creating libertarians. Let us fix these things so how they can feel that their own citizens have been, they give up of blaming the own citizens and encouraging the other citizens to help people. Their system have been supporting it to make the people to come here, and they call it goodness or democracy. This message is important to the American people to understand why Trump must be win. This message is very important to the why Nigeria must be integrated. This message is very important that every world will recognize our Prime Minister and recognizing Biafra and all our activities, all the rubbish. And this message that Mazen and Kanu should not remain in any no right of Nigeria to be doing that if the world being expected. I thank you for this discussion, general discussion, for the interaction and interaction. I hope that everybody understands this to think for yourself. I thank you. Today news, Italian Parliament are recognizing Biafra by retreating to deport refugees in Nigeria. There is a Biafran war versus Nigeria. Today news. Breaking news to the world. Nigerian criminal DSS are bouncing access to the lawyer for Mazen and Kanu. It's emergency. I want my finger up to destroy every Nigerian judicial condition or judicial office in the Biafran territory. I voted yes. 72 hours. Action. Attention the world. United States of Biafran, leading by Emergency Prime Minister Samerebe and all the cabinet were losing emotion for the justice, judicial justice of the right of the justice. 72 hours. Motion 1, Motion 2, Motion 3. Nigeria to release every Biafran they are kidnapping, they adopted in the name of Nigeria, and put all the prisons in the northern Nigeria to transfer them within 48 hours in the Biafran territory. Motion 2, if failing to do that, we are going to lock all the justice department from up to down.
All this madness they call democracy in Nigeria.
Motion 3,
Western system, you are full
we
yourself.
are giving them 72 hours, ending on Sunday. We are taking action on Tuesday. This message is emergency broadcast. Let's go to the message.
No matter what them people see in the life, then misleading people. You look at the life we just try living. We just make us the Zoom poison. Just a monkey, chimpanzee jumping. You never have institution for your life. They never respected you, you're not right. They tell you put mind in the church. Tell you pray every day, God is His will. And never be truth is God's will. If it's the will of the God, we're created in the best land and the best place. Why is what is missing people? What you gonna see them people? You better listen to Samuel Ebe. That's what I can offer you people. What is wrong to the Biafra? How many years you living under Nigeria? What you get of Nigeria? Blessed name of Chukwu Kabiama. We are live in the voice of Mazen Nandi. Can you know when you get it all? Understand
This
this.
important message and the question. Onyendu Mazen Nandekam has asked the whole Nigeria and the world. They thought they succeeded, they failed. From their beginning to the end. To kidnapping him has been that international world was a fraud. To keeping him in a prison that proved that the international world has not have justice over Nigeria. This question to be answered. Let's go to the damages since 4 years ongoing of the kidnapping of Mazen Nandekam. In aspect of the Zoo Nigeria, they said this. The Zoo Nigeria is a democracy country. It was wrong. Now they practice shariah law. 14 states in approve, 12 states approve. At the beginning, there is no state as a shariah law. But now, approve 12. Let's go to the damages. Igbo peoples were south, original were south, but they call it east. Have been many of them have been indicted by Nigerian government by corruption. Corruption was being set up. About 20-something people have been imprisoned under Nigerian government. CNBC Bank, MFRA, and many of those in the military and everywhere have been indicted by being in prison since 4 years. At the same time, the criminal Hanese and the Constitution of Nigeria said that it's the turn for the next president who will come from the southeast. And the same said that if he didn't come, they cannot divide the country. At the end, they didn't come, and they couldn't divide the country, and nobody remembered that. We will continue. The crime in that country, Igbo people control the economy, Fulani control the military, Yoruba and Fulani control the politicians. Then they decided to destroy every Igbo market and the houses. More than 25 shops, big shops, have been destroyed in the Lagos and many states, even included in Igbo land, under Nigerian government. At the same time, the ethnic killings have increased, occupied the whole Niger, occupied the whole Benue, have increased to master and kill up and killing everybody in Imo State and no other places. That is the question to be answered since time you put Mazinak in the prison. Uncountable. Why are asking Igbo people or asking the Sun Nigeria? Did you gain anything to kidnap Mazinak? Did you happy for that your foolishness behavior up to today? Where should you go? Or where should you stop? Or which way you to be go? Or which way you should be thinking? United Nations expect to be expert. We have a government, we have a state, we have a prime minister, we have a cabinet. We're standing our hand in a real diplomatic to be respond.
Message.
Thank you.
Deliver.
To answer this question, give the freedom and the right to Mazen and to all the Biafra, and all women being right by the constitution of the world. So thank you.
We're live in the voice of Mazen Nanikan.
This is shaking news to expose the truth to the people believe the truth and misleading people on the truth. The shocking news I call on democratic system. What the standard of Nigeria? Is it a secular state? Is it a democracy? Is it a democracy that every religion will practice their religion? Answer. I call all of Roman Catholic and Anglican and all the Pentecostal churches of the Christianity all over the Nigeria. What is the basic? Is it a secular state? Everyone who practices is a religion or not? I call on the traditionals, the kings and native doctors and the magic and the sharp. What is about the constitution of to be a one Nigeria? My point is Nigeria have a practice Islamism being not should be allowed, but they forced to be allowed and forced into themselves, into the constitution, in the Senate, to emphasize, to overwhelm, to claim Nigeria as an Islamist a country. Congratulations for them, for me. Because of you, as a Christianity, people don't care about you. They use Christianity to make it dumb. I want every Biafrans to retrute anything in Christianity. Pastor is fake. Reverend Father is fake. Bishop is fake. Pope is fake. It's infiltration, stomach, personal achievement in a category to hate God and make
the fool and the parish to be Islamizations. What is the gain? Nothing plus nothing. They lose who are ahead of them. Everybody listening to my message can know our PM is ahead of them. Everyone listening to my message know Mazen Nanekan is a living woman being who raised Biafran flag. United Nations is for. Everyone listening to me, you know that Trump is next American president and the world will be in control. There's a reason people run away from Europe, go as a refugee, establish yourself in America as a United States. I mean the white people in America. And sharing and learn, advancing with the black people and be different from white people from Europe means Biafra is the key. I thank you all.
We are going to end it.
Sometimes I listen to most of Biafran people. I listen, they are listenable and understanding.
Let's keep it there for them. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Breasted. Let's make this time shorter, I understand it. Yes, sir. Back and watch something, you know. Yes, sir, blessed in the name of Chukwuka, blessed. We are dealing with it, you know, condition. You understand this? So, I salute you. Yes, we are making it right and in the right track. Congratulations to the Western system. Congratulations to listen to our Prime Minister, to listen to me, to listen to the Biafran government, United States of Biafra. Thank you to not interfere. Thank you to understanding Nigeria is not good for you. Thank you that you know this is the time for you and them to be break. Thank you to understanding that overwhelming of refugee can be earthquake in the Western world. Overwhelming of refugee can never stop. Thank you that you understood to not supply Nigerian ammunition this time, to ask them accountability what they do with the ammunition, ask them accountability all the money you borrow them, ask them accountability why disability is still, ask them accountability why they ethnic crazy, why them they voting Islamic State. They betray Western world. Nigeria betray, you know, they say, fuck you, Western world. Follow me, say, fuck you, Nigeria. Fuck you, diplomatic. You know, the vice president said it, fuck you in my shoot. This is the message to United Nations. Every Western leader, Nigeria say, fuck you. Fuck you to keep him there. Fuck you for everything. Biafran, say, please, let us work together. Let us stand together. He blind. Following the people say, fuck you. But I thank you that you know that Nigeria is not meant for human being. Nigeria not meant for the life. It's against Western people. They are against Islamists. They are against Christianity. They claim the name of Islamists. But it's a follow me agenda. In 24th century, the world created this world today, so they're making the world created now. People now looking for place, occupy. Hey, Chinekemo. It's a sin to any idiot saying himself is a Nigeria. And any coward accepted, he born to be like this. Say you go to the church. Believe me, you're stupid. Believe me. I know God more than all of you. I know God. I know what I mean. Imagine I'm a God. I create people to be animal like this. Create people. Never. Something is misleading. It take you jagged to understand this. Maybe it cannot be alive to him. But it's going to happen. Because I'm ambassador for Chukwuka Abiyama. To recorrect them. My message direct. I thank the Western world. But I am warning Cameroon government and I am warning French president. enough is enough. Let us be clear. What do you think? Africa will stand up one day. You think, no, don't be fool. Let us be honest. Now, if you understand that, that is what honest time. Mazen Nandekan have been clear to you people. Our Mazi Samuel Ebe, Honorable Emergency, have been clear to you people. I warning the world will have big provision to you. Ngozi Orabeze is the most diplomatic person you ever have in your life, to be able, motherly heart, to be able to solve a problem that all the women in the Western world couldn't solve. Because they're crying about refugee, they're crying about crisis, they cry for it. But she have a point and a solution. The door is open. From today, any meeting, international or United Nations, you must invite her to represent the United States of Biafra. I thank you, people, to understand this message. My general message to Hausa, retreat from Forami, Middle Belt, retreat from Forami, leave Forami and Yoruba themselves. They're going to end themselves. We are clear. Hausa go back to AW109 Niger. It's more safety for you. We will support you people. We are one. Besides Christianity and the Muslim, normal human being, we are one. Apart from Western education, with our own language, with our own education, we are one. Western education makes your grandfather was nobody, and they bring life for you now. This life you have to follow. That's why you hate yourself. But I'm calling you back to not hate yourself. Love yourself, then you can love Western people. The love you give Western people now is not love, because you're looking at opportunity, anything you people have to see, because your heart is not happy, but you're playing the game. I want to stop this rubbish. Every people have to go back to their own country and respect Chukwu Kakabiam. I'm ambassador. Nothing can work. Even American will retreat in a wise way after 30 years. Let Biafran start. This is willing of the people. Willing of the people. Willing of the people. I salute you all. I love you. More to become. Nothing hold Biafran. Every secret you must expose. PM, I salute you with 2 hands. Breasted. Mazen Nandekan. Of the reggae. You see? I'm not going to. We're live on the voice of Mazen Nandekan. We're live with Biafra 97.5. Breasted in Joku. He say.